So my name is Anne Mahentha-Lingham and I'm the team lead physiotherapist here at YYD, and we work with education sort of in the special needs school with a variety of different pupils sort of aged 3 to 19.
Yeah, so I currently have 3 pupils who use the Innowalk in my class. One pupil, Harry, who's been using it very regularly now, he is just improved so much. Sometimes he'll use the Innowalk and then come in his walking frame, or the other way round, and it's just showing he's so much stronger, he's so much more determined to walk, and he's so motivated now to walk, and he will walk further distances. So him using the Innowalk has really increased his strength and his concentration as well, and his body knowing what to do when he's making steps. So it's almost teaching him how to step, and he's putting all that into practice using his walking frame. So it's I've seen a lot of progress with him.
The experience I've got with it is all the kids I work with have all used the Innowalk Pros, and they all benefited greatly from it, whether it be with their bowel movements or just their well-being. They all look forward to coming up. One day I was talking to Taryn, and I had the idea of trying to integrate virtual reality into it to try and see if we could give some of the pupils experiences, or, well, experiences they might not necessarily be able to get anywhere else. So we started kind of spitballing ideas, and I come up with the idea of simulating walking. We noticed when we were doing it that they were all obviously enjoying it, but then when you watch the videos back, they're all looking at the feet, because in the VR, the feet are moving along with their feet in the Innowalk. That was an amazing experience to see, because like they come up, they can be a little bit stressed out, a little bit tense, but when they come back to class after being on it, you can see they're more relaxed and happier.
I think we had a lovely comment from one pupil who was walking and now isn't walking anymore, and he said, it feels like I'm walking again, because whilst he was in the Innowalk, he could see legs, and he could obviously feel his own legs moving, so to him it gave him back something that he had lost.
Just only got a child in at the moment who got referred from a neurologist because they'd had 3 trials of different medications to control his dystonia, and nothing was working for him because it was changing his personality or making him feel down. Whereas the Innowalk now is starting to have more of a carryover with his walking. He says his walking feels a lot calmer and his movements are a lot less for longer periods of time throughout the week. It's just a shame it's only once a week, because otherwise that effect might last then the full week.
I think Harry uses it twice a week in school, but then he comes in the holidays 2 or 3 times a week. And honestly, it has been life-changing for him, because it has made him so much more mobile, and then he's just more flexible, more relaxed. It's helped with his, keeping his bowel movements regular, and that's been a real problem for Harry. So that's been really good. But yeah, the main thing has been his increased mobility. I don't think he'd be where he is on the walking frame without the Innowalk.
I mean, it's definitely helped her range of movement through her legs. Like, her legs seem a lot stronger. She really loves being in the Innowalk. I think it kind of opens her out when they, get with the VR, and she can really access different things and different experiences for her. And yeah, she always seems to get a really good stretch in the Innowalk. She never has any problems, when she's been in it. It's like just the right amount of level. She never comes out and is like so tired she can't do anything. So yeah, perfect really. It seems to have made a massive impact, and again, the days she's been in school and she's been on the Innowalk, she's so happy.
So I'm 7, and everyone says I'm very chatty, but that's a good thing for me. And I'm very funny. I think it's very fun to use, and it's quite easy. Like, these ones are easy to get in and out of. It's like you're not really doing any. You don't have to do anything. The whole thing that does it for you. You don't even realise you're doing like this kind of stuff. It's like you're in a whole different world.
Right. Literally, it's like you're in a whole different world.
I think that they've seen huge benefits with the children and pupils. I think if we think about just if we did a cost benefit analysis, let's say we've got 20 pupils on each one a week, which you could comfortably, you know, if you can staff it and everything like that. And okay, so they cost 40 grand, so let's put that into a year, so that's 2 grand per pupil for a year. Well, what's it cost to take that pupil to see a consultant for movicle and bowel movements, and what's it cost to go and see another consultant for sleep and melatonin, you know, and then how do you value a child whose life is quite difficult in a wheelchair and quite constrained? How do you put a price on their well-being? And you can't. And so I think they're a bargain, really. I think they're an absolute bargain. I actually think that the NHS trusts and other schools and everybody else, I just think there should be more of them. I don't see them as a cost or anything. They've been a great investment, and we've had them for, I'm going to say at least 2 years, but probably because of COVID it might have been a bit longer, might it? I don't know, maybe 3? 2 anyway, definitely 2. And I just think of all those pupils who've been through them and what they cost, and the more kids who go through them, the less they cost, don't they? Till in the end, it's vanishingly small, you know, yeah. And I think it's been life-changing for kids.